Hi there. Today we are going to be discussing the notice for the seller to perform. Make sure that when you are sending this out as a buyer's agent that you include which notice to perform this is. In CAR forms, you have an option of notice to perform, just that, notice to perform. There's also notice to perform 2, notice to perform 3. So make sure that you're selecting the proper one. As always, make sure that you're using the correctly dated form, most updated form. And then here, this section, make sure that you always make sure that you are filling that out properly. Should be completely filled out. Do not leave blanks here. Alrighty, let's get into the forms. So this form is used in conjunction with the RPA to provide a notice for the seller to meet their contractual actions indicated by or removal of seller contingencies indicated by the RPA or removal of seller contingencies. This puts the sellers on notice that they have not completed their required contractual actions as provided in the RPA. And if the seller does not perform, the buyer can cancel the agreement or delay any removing buyer contingencies. All right, let's drill into the first section. So this first section here, these are the paragraphs that indicates the actions that the seller needs to take based on the RPA. So are we canceling because they didn't provide? Here are some examples. They didn't provide the fire hazard disclosure. They didn't fill out the lead disclosure. Delivery of the preliminary title, right? All these things have paragraphs listed next to them. So if you're not sure which notice to provide the seller, look through your RPA and these will tell you which paragraphs they pertain to. Now let's say that they aren't moving forward because of contingencies. This paragraph identifies, number 2, identifies that the seller contingencies that are found in the seller purchase for the replacement property contingency form. So these are seller property replacement forms, right? All right. And then here, this is mentioned here because you have to give the seller at least 2 days to perform, no less, but you can do more. Now, if you provide this to the seller, they do have a right to respond, right? So if they haven't performed in 2 days, it's not an automatic cancellation of contract. If they don't respond, then after 2 days, you can go back and deliver a cancellation of contract. It is not an automatic cancellation of contract. If you need a refresher on what the cancellation of contract looks like, make sure to check out the other video for the cancellation of contract.